What is going on, you sexies? Look at my hair. We got bleach underneath. It's more bleach, is the way I put it. You can only see that, but my girlfriend did that. Thank you, babe. I love you. But like, yeah, we're gonna make a video. As you can tell, I'm using my iPhone 17 Pro because I don't have my camera right now. So the drone footage you see is pre-recorded like 4 or 5 days ago, which works out because I'm in the same area. But yeah, honestly, I don't take it, dude. The iPhone 14, or sorry, the iPhone 17 Pro is such a good camera that, like, why not? You know, it's 4K, just like my other camera that I usually use. And on top of that, I'm able to simultaneously record me and what I'm seeing, so you guys get like a POV. You know what I mean? So it's a win-win. That, and it just looks like I'm on FaceTime. Like, no one would really know, because high key, when I FaceTime, like my girlfriend, for example, I'm using this orientation. So if anything, it just looks like, you know, FaceTiming. But let's go over here. So pretty today. Oh, and then I'll go ahead and get to the video. You know what I mean? But I want to go over here with the shade. So, alright, we're almost there. It's so windy. I think with this phone, though, it has a feature where it kind of cancels out a lot of background noise, so it should be good. Could hold it like this, huh? But as always, I hope you guys' day is going good. Go out and take a walk like this, you know? Make the most out of your existence. Everything in life is for you to experience. You know what I mean? Like, this experience truly is for you. So, you got the power to do what you want. So get out there and, you know, do what you want. Do it now. Like, even me doing these videos, sometimes I think the ego likes to think that maybe I'm wasting my time, you know? Am I doing this for nothing? But then I'm sitting there, you know, getting comments telling me, people telling me that they need more people like this, what I'm doing, you know? Keep going, making the videos. Like, they needed to hear what I said. Like, oh, I really needed that. Thank you. Keep going. I love your content. And then it puts my ego in check. And it's like, damn, you're right. I gotta keep making these videos. Because it's that doubt that really is just the ego. You know what I mean? It's the ego doubting. But you're doing it for a reason, you know? So it's cool to get that external, I guess you could say validation, but external, you know, signs and reassurance that what I'm doing is the right thing. You know, I'm not making these videos for nothing. And it's like I'm doing it because I love doing it. But I also want to do it for the people that need to hear it, you know? Like, I just got a fucking feeling, like a burst of excitement. And I know that it has to do with me making these videos, so I'm gonna keep going, you know? I don't want to let myself and anyone else down that really enjoys and appreciates what I do. And I really appreciate the support, you know? I really do. We underestimate the effect that we have on people sometimes. So, no more underestimating. See, this is cool. It's like a POV. It's like you're me. It's so cool. A video game, you know? But yeah, it's a beautiful day. I'm trying to go to the spot where there's trees underneath the trees and shade. I think it's right there. So we'll go over there. But nah, this video, as you could tell, and this actually is obviously a personal video. This is from experience, and this is something I'm going through right now. Like, I'm moving, you know, in like 3 months, something like that. 3 months. I'm moving to Pennsylvania from California. And it's like, I think a part of my journey and part of my shift is gonna come from moving. Not only because, my girlfriend, whatever, but because it'll be a whole new environment. Like, I literally grew up, I've been alive for 26 years, right? So obviously that's how old I am. I'm 26. My whole life I've lived in California, where I'm at right now. I haven't experienced anything else, And it's like, for so long, when you live somewhere, especially when you grow up somewhere, you create memories, you come to know yourself at a certain level. And through the memories that you're creating, living in the same area, that those emotions and those memories have stored data, have stored energy. So it's like, in a way, you subconsciously make that a part of you. You make an identity out of the version that you've been, where you've grown up, where you've lived the majority of your life. So it's kind of recycled energy, similar energy. So sometimes you don't need a new mindset or a new, what's needed really sometimes is honestly just a new location to start. Especially when you go through such a shift in consciousness, right? And you're so empathic, right? I saw a video on this too. The people that you grow up around, like your parents, your friends, whatever, they're always going to know the version of you that you were, even if you change so much. So they're always going to project and hold up a mirror of an image of a version of you that you were. So if you really want to start fresh and really integrate this new higher self, not autopilot version, but awakened version of you now that you are and that you've met through doing your inner work, sometimes it takes literally a new location to help you do that. Because you'll meet new people that don't, and they never met the old version of you. So they're not going to project that version of you that you were. So you're not going to feel it anymore. You're going to be around new people, new energies. Therefore, reinstating this new version of you that you are. More so in the present. It's like if you really truly want to let go of the past and leave all that baggage behind, sometimes what's needed is a fresh start somewhere new where you haven't been. So for me, it's Pennsylvania, because all these memories and emotions are tied in where I live based on my old version of myself that I was, the one that was on autopilot before I woke up. So like my mom will always see me that way that I was, even though I'm not. Some people that I used to be friends with will always see me that version of myself, of what I was, even though I'm not. But I start fresh somewhere else in Pennsylvania, whatever, new energies. And through being around somewhere that has new energies, it's, different environment, your past isn't going to be brought with you to this new environment. You're going to be able to have a cleansed energy, space to allow and receive for the new opportunities in your life, right? The new downloads, new frequencies, it's going to be easier for you to raise your frequency, your vibration, because you're in a new area that isn't carrying old data, from your past self. So follow your heart, I know for a while I felt impelled. I've always been feeling this pull to move, I guess even out of California or somewhere else. Somewhere that's new. In a way it's kind of like part of the rebirth when you go through your shift, but I just didn't know where to start. But now I have a reason to move. And now I just feel so guided and divinely blessed that I'm just so eager to move, I mean, I found it's different too. It's like I was gonna move before meeting someone, but now I met someone, and it's even more of a reason for me to move because I met someone. But you're gonna notice the shift in your life, when you move, because you're not around the same people, the same energies. So it's literally making space and clarity for you to do what you need to do and have been needing to do, but you just needed to get off. You needed to be away from people that were holding you back, or maybe the environment, Don't be scared though. It might be unfamiliar. It's unfamiliar, right? Because you're not used to it. It's a new environment. Like, I'm not scared, I'm excited, but maybe there is people that are kind of scared to move because it's unfamiliar. But I promise you, through that unfamiliarity comes success, comes knowing yourself at a deeper level. You know, now that you're gonna thank yourself. You're gonna be glad that you made this move, that you made this shift in your life, and you'll see. You'll meet people. You'll maybe even meet your specific someone, your partner. You never know. But you're gonna allow for this new you to be birthed, this new conscious and aware you to be birthed, being somewhere new, having that fresh start. Because no one's gonna hold again that mirror, or that false projection of a version of you that you were, or maybe even never were. Because some people will just perceive you to be a way that you never even were. You know, my mom, for example, my people that I used to be friends with. So it just depends. But either way, I know it in my heart that once I move, man, it's gonna be so beautiful. I'm excited to start fresh, start new. It's like sometimes you moving to a different environment is what is going to allow, because you made space. It's going to allow for these blessings to come in, for these opportunities to happen and unfold, you know? You just needed to be in a new environment so that you could let go of the old emotional baggage and energy that you're carrying through being and living where you've been this whole time, you know? Because energy and memories, objects in your environment, all that carries energy and data. Everything's connected. So if you're like still in the neighborhood that you grew up in, for example, even though every moment's a new moment, because you grew up on that, in that area, it carries data. Memories are stored through that energy. And if you're unconscious about it, you could think that it's happened. It's the present moment that you're feeling, but really, it's the past. You're feeling the past through all these memories that are stored and experiences you've made being where you're at. What the fuck is that? A beetle? It's more like if you know, you know. But you know what I mean? So, see another dude hiking. It's cool. I'm not the only one. But trust in the process, you know. Everything's for a reason. Nothing's coincidental. Everything's happening the way it should be. Unfolding. Based on the frequency you're embodying, you know? It's so windy, I hope you could hear me. But that's just like so pretty, you know? I'm grateful for this area though, I will say that. Like, if I wanted to, I could go up to the mountain. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna walk around here. That'd be a fucking good workout though. I honestly need better shoes. But god damn it, dude, it's so windy. It's like fresh air. Like, breathe in that prana, baby. Sheesh. It's great. Oh, I love it, man. I'm thinking, listen to some music and just keep walking after I make this video. My life is good. It's all perspective. Trust in the process. And once you're in a new scenery, you're gonna feel different. You're gonna think different even. And through feeling and thinking different, it allows you to attract new stuff, different things. Because you're not in a similar energy dynamic that you've been. You got this. Just be patient and remember that there is no rush. The only person that's in a rush is you, the ego. But you as the universe, having this human experience, the soul is not in a rush. It's just chilling, enjoying this game of life. So enjoy it and have fun with it. Love you guys. Namaste, Lydia is a titty. And I'll see you in the next one.
I have gone deeply, nothing's wrong, I'm back to sleep, lost in infancy.